So, boom, let's check it out. I woke up today and I'm like, holy snap, I gotta make a video, right? Bing, what we gonna get into? But New York City, they make it simple for you. Bing. Let's get right into it. Mayor Adams talks about suing social media platforms because everybody's out of control. But we know that, right, Pop? We tune in, we see. But here's my take on it, and then maybe you could tell me how you feel once we watch a little bit of what he said. Pop, right? Pop. Now, I don't know why that was all like that, but hold on. Pop. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go.
Hello, New Yorkers. This is a city built on innovation and technology, a place where we celebrate progress and look to the future. But even as we have created jobs, opportunity, and prosperity with new technology, there have been unforeseen consequences and new dangers, especially when it comes to social media's effect on the mental health of our young people. Over the past decade, we have seen just how addictive and overwhelming the online world can be, exposing children to content they are not ready for, disrupting the educational process, and seriously damaging their self-esteem and well-being. Our most recent data found that young people in New York City are experiencing anxiety, hopelessness, and even attempted suicide at rates we have never seen before. And there is growing evidence that the power of social media is a major cause. This is a serious problem that must be addressed now. That is why earlier this morning, our administration filed a lawsuit against the companies that own 5 major social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube. As we announced
Nah, bro. Nah, YouTube. Yo, we going down. Everybody pack up. Pop, the mayor's coming. Woo. Yo, here's the thing, bro. You think he's gonna get away with that? Bro, it's a losing battle. That's never gonna happen. It already happened. My opinion, remember this. Just to piggyback off of what he's talking about, right, Ping? Thank you for tuning in to On The Lockout. If any part of this video you get any value out of it, consider hitting like, subscribing, telling a friend to tell a friend, drop a comment. I answer back all comments that are reasonable. I'm a regular human being. Bing, but check this out. Mayor Adams is bugging. He's on K27, my dude. Bing, that's something new that's out there. And it electrifies the brain like, it's worse than social media. Facts. But the FTC and all them people already came into YouTube, pop, and shook up the building. And your kid is not these are not kids' apps. This is what I keep telling people. If your kid is on YouTube, there's a YouTube made for kids. This is not a kid's platform. And I get it when people say like, yo, but they putting like major violent stuff and situations. I don't like that either, some of it, right? But when you give people authority to dictate what's gonna happen in a whole field that has nothing to do with them, even though it is affecting New York to a certain degree. All right, bet. You know what? Take the phones from them. Right? You think New York has a problem now? Go ahead, take social media from them. Pop, your kids. Oh, let the mothers, rouse up the mothers, everybody. Take the phone. Facts. You'll probably pick up a brick of cocaine or Mac 11 and start spraying the whole world up because it's keeping them entertained, my dude. If they not bothering nobody, they not bothering nobody. Some people got more smarter and did amazing things through social media. And that's the only reason why I showed you the beginning of like the videos with my setup and all that, right? I come from the streets, the gutter, the slums. I build computers today. I do podcasting. I show people how to grow their platform all over the world. I generated thousands of dollars building computers. I never bought a pre-built. I learned how to do that on social media. Before that, I was a gang member, a member of the Almighty Latin King and Queen Nation, 24 hours a day, pop, 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 hard body in the street. I'm not saying I don't go outside now. I live in New York City. Come on, right? But it changed my life drastically, bro, dramatically, in a way that I never thought in my life that I'll ever change. Ever, bro. I thought I was going to die that way. So when you're talking about the power of social media and the influence it has on people, you gotta talk about the pros and the cons, and like, is it causing more harm than good? And if something is causing more good than harm, then you can't, you gotta leave that alone, because it could backfire on you. When you take that from people, let's say, for example, there's a lot of these young youth that is generating hundreds of thousands of dollars through social media, and their mother be like, you know why, you dumb. Give me that back. The mayor said, because the mayor, you have an influence too, your mouth. The power of word is amazing. It travels. Pop. The mother takes that, right? Or whatever happens. Now that kid don't got the same money. He feels different. He feels bad about himself. It works both ways. Things are not going to be fully good all the time. You get it? There's people committing suicide and all that. We never, I always made videos about that. Like, if you ever thought about hurting yourself, don't do it. I've been there. I've been abused as a kid. I said all those stories. So it bothers me when I see people going through that, right? But they're going to be going through more when they just in their room bored, doing nothing. And then you wonder why we have all these mass crazy situations happening in the world. He didn't have nothing to do, so he started plotting. At least the phone, social media, I think it gives people some, when used productively and in a positive manner. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I can feel what I'm saying, because I literally see what I'm saying, and I mess around with what I'm saying, and I've done it. When in the world do you think a dude like me that come from the streets, I was abusing drugs, selling drugs. I did every drug there is in the world, like addicted. And then there was a time I wanted to be a full gangster. You get it? Then I wanted to be a pimp. Then I wanted to be a drug dealer. I did all those things. In and out of Rikers Island, in and out of prison. You think I ever thought in my life I'll be spending thousands of dollars on a computer bill, $700 on a Go XLR mixer, $200 on a Stream Deck, $150 to build my keyboard? No, and I'm not saying that to show off. As humble as I can be, I'm saying it to say that it also stopped crime. It's creating things, but it stopped this tremendously, because I was robbing a few people a day. Sometimes over 15 people a day would get robbed from the morning to the night as a job. Waking up, tying my sneakers, pop. Who we robbing, my nigga? What's popping? Where we going? This is a fact. And people in my live stream seen when guys from my neighborhood were in the chat and said, boy ain't even lying. He started a trend in our neighborhood of going up the avenues and robbing people. Facts. And again, not to show off, just to say that I'm a prime example. And a lot of us are that make content nowadays. It could be bad, but it could be super good. And that's like anything. Guns are bad, right? Right? Guns are bad. They, but if you leave it to the people that advocate for gun laws and gun rights and the right to carry, they'll be like, nah. But people don't kill people. Guns don't kill people. People do. Whatever. And everybody got an excuse because it does its good parts when it comes to protecting yourself, right? I think so. The social media, I mean, it could be used harmful, but then again, you could protect yourself with it, even sometimes probably even more powerful than a weapon, right? So I don't think that it's so much the media companies. Nothing is going to change that. That's a waste of your time with that lawsuit. They probably laughing right now like, ha ha. But it does put people to walk on eggshells, and probably a few little things will change here and there. But I don't think it's changing for the better. No, I think the mayor making that announcement makes things just that worse when they start slowing down certain things Or let's say the same people you talking about that plan that suicide and they don't see the same likes. Oh my God, Pop! Now people start hurting themselves even more because the mayor. Thank you, Mayor Adams. I don't know. I'm just saying, me per se. I don't see. I have a problem. Yes, people utilize it for the wrong manners, but it also helped a lot. And I think he said that too. To be fair to him, he said that it has created a lot of jobs, but I think it's done more good than harm to an extent. Because there's a lot of bad. But you tell me, I don't know, man. I'm just talking because I got a set of lips. But this is what I was just watching. I get hyped.
Last month, in the State of the City address, we must take action to protect our children from harm online, including the growing dangers presented by social media. Together, the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, New York City Health and Hospitals, and the New York City Department of Education, we are filing litigation today demanding that companies be held accountable for their platform's damaging influence on the mental health of our young people. And we're seeking to recover the cost of addressing this ongoing public health.
Recover the cost. He's letting them know, yo, we coming for that money. You heard? So we're going to hurt your pocket. And that's when the companies be like, oh my God, Mayor Adams said, shut it off.
Threat as well. Parents everywhere can see for themselves that their children are spending too much time online. New York City.
Well, then parent your kid, bro. YouTube is not a parent, bro. You get it? YouTube is the people at YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all these things. They're not your father, bro. Like, take care of your kids. This is not for kids. People confuse that all the time. These are not platforms that's for kids. The FTC worries about 13 and over, right? At 13 years old, 14, you can tell, like, bro, this shit is fucking harming me, bro. I shouldn't be using this. I'm pretty sure that you can, right? But then again, who am I, Tom? Back to you, Mayor Adams. You're driving me crazy. You're more damaging than the social... We love you, Adams.
Teens spend an average of 3 hours or more a
day. Only 3 hours, bro? That's nothing. I spent 30 hours a day and there's only 24, bro. You bugging? 3 hours. That's light. You're doing great. Oh, my God.
In front of screens, not including time spent on schoolwork. Much of it focused on the endless stream of social media that has been designed with one goal in mind: keeping the user engaged for as long as possible.
Engagement. So here's the thing, Bob, keeping the user engaged for as long as possible. So when you guys make a speech or you got something to address to, it's not good that they keep you engaged. That they, you know what I mean? That they keep you there, Pop, and the scream, Mayor Adams, Mayor Adams, Mayor Adams. But we got it, bro. You're the mayor, you heard? Chill, we need that other mayor back. Where was it, Jada? He said, New York City, state of mind, where we get away with crime because our governor is blind. Oh, but he's the governor. He's the mayor. All right. Oh, Jesus, bro. Nah, but anyway, boom. All jokes aside, it's good and it's bad, bro. It has its good and its bad points. That's my thinking about it. I don't know how you may feel about it, if you even care about it. And you probably don't, because you probably don't care about humanity and other human beings. But at the end of the day, I do. Regardless of anything I've been through or anything I've done and the people I hurt in my life, today I care. Everything that's in here, I bought with money I generated on social media. This is a fact. I swear to God, I'd never lie to you. Whoever's been around on my journey knows that I'm 1,000,000% grateful. So, of course, it changed lives, bro. I was outside doing crime. And guess what? I look, I don't lie to you. I keep it a stack. Not that I'm not outside like I was before. But if they take social media from us, right? Even though I was driving trucks and school buses, I always had good jobs, construction, all that. But I was still doing crime while I was working. Facts. So they take this from us, poop, to recoup this money. I'm going to do crime. I'm being honest. I swear to my mother to die. The minute that this little bread stops coming in, you crazy? We on the block. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, homie. We with it. 24/7. So then I'll just be like, when I go to the front of the judge, why did you start doing this again? Mayor Adams. He made me do it. He took away social media. I'm just keeping it real. When you stop this and these people stop seeing that they getting the same views, the same, because you deem their content negative, they going back to selling crack, doing robberies. You know how many prisoners, ex-cons, and criminals and all that changed their life on here? Bought property, taking care of their family, became men. Became men for once in their life. It's simple. You looking at one. Facts. But shout out to New York City. Shout out to the whole world. I love you. I'm 1,000,000% grateful. Thank you for tuning in to On the Lockout. We live every day around 8 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Pop. Other platforms that I'm on, the links in the description is different content everywhere that I'm at. So tap them links, pop, and tune in. We live, I think, around 5:30 today. It's about tech. It's Tech Thursdays today. It's no prison, no jail story, no Mayor Adams. Pop, Tech Thursday. So if you want to learn how to grow your platform and how I opened up all my other platforms, how to get on audio formats, how to do all that, pop, what microphones to use, what tech equipment I've been buying that actually works, or you need a giveaway, like a microphone, I give those away, I donate them. Just let us know. We ain't got much, but with the little bit we got, we willing to help. And I come from the streets in real life. Like you know how everybody be screaming, I'm outside. You ever been outside because there was no inside for you? Right? I have numerous of times. Really outside, times 10. So there's nothing nobody can really tell me about the gutter and the slums. But just because you from there don't mean you got to be dumb. Facts. Hashtag smart street dudes only. Let's get it.